Hello everyone, and welcome back to DaVinci 07's playthrough of Conquest Lunatic Pick My Units. Last time, we did we did Moses' Paralog and recruited her, and we spent way too much time, farming her levels and stat and weapon rank, and now she's level 8, which is very respectable heading into, chapter 8. Get some supports going, and then we'll just jump right into chapter 8? 8, yes. Before we do that though, we're going to buy our Effie a nice heal staff. And we're going to think about buying up to 3 tonics. But before we actually buy any tonics, we're going to take a look at the speed thresholds that we're going to need, because I don't know them by heart. Let's see. 8, 9. Okay, so important thresholds to hit are 10, 12, and 13. 10 will allow us to double these mages, 12 to double these lancers that are going to be going for the villages, and 13 to double these fighters. Corrin with a Felicia pair up will have 14, so he'll double everything. Mozu doubles everything at base. Arthur will not double anything except the mages, even if we give him a tonic. And I don't think we want to have him fighting mages, so we're just not gonna bother. We're gonna think about our plan here. Now, generally, I like to have someone tanky try to grab this village, while the rest of the army tries to secure this point, this village. In order to do that, we're going to have a unit that can tank 3 dark mage attacks on the same turn. And I think our Corrin will be able to hit that mark if we give him a resistance tonic. But before we spend the money on that, I would like to... He'll have 6 defense, he'll need to take 2 attacks, because the third will be a dual guard. The most damaging attacks he could take are 20 plus 17 from these guys, because of if the AI optimizes Malefic Aura. So 20 plus 17... And he has effectively 8 resistance because of Devoted Partner. So that's 12 plus 9 is 21 damage, which will not kill him. So we'll have him doing that. We're going to start... Whoops. We're going to stop deploying Silas now. And Corrin's going to be taking a lot of damage. And I don't think Moses is going to really have spare turns. I'm going to give him this Naginata for the 1 damage reduction. Possibly later. Yep. And we should be pretty much good to start the chapter. Doesn't look like we'll need any tonics. So instead, just in case, we are going to spend the rest of our gold on another heal staff. Because 34 uses of the heal staff, it's too many. But we're going to be spending that money later eventually, and I want to make absolutely sure that we don't run out of heals, because that would be a nightmare. I alternatively could have bought a Vulnerary, but I decided I didn't really want to do that. Honestly, this should be fine. We do want to make sure Mozu can 1-round the archers, and I'm pretty sure she can. She has 17 attack after weapon triangle. 17. Yeah, so that's... So she'll 1-round all the archers, and she will survive, I'm pretty sure. A dual strike from the archers, that's another benchmark we want her to hit. So these guys have 17, 18 attack, 12 plus 6. So she'll definitely survive, and she'll probably have at least her personal whenever she has to tank to a dual strike mage, which means that she'll survive with a lot of health. Alright, now that that's settled, what we want to do is we want to have Elise be here. Alright, this should be good enough. We are going to use Niles this chapter because he is a unit that we're going to eventually have to use anyway. We can't reclass him this chapter, obviously, because he has to have a support with Odin for us to be able to reclass him into the class we need to reclass him into, which is, of course, what is it? Dark Knight. Yes, so Dark Mage. We are just going to give him this square. It is possible to do things in such a way that we don't have to give this Lancer this village, but it's very difficult to do. It expends a use of a free staff, which I want to avoid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if at all possible. And we're going to make... Yep. That's a lot of units, but we can handle it. Yes, yes. We aren't allowed to use Odin, so we're not going to use Odin. He's never going to attack. Okay, so... I want the tankier one here, so... What we want to do this turn is we want to make the most use of our enemy phase. And you'll notice that this mage can attack these two... Okay, so there are 3 important ranges here. This mage can hit all these squares, this mage can hit these squares, and this mage can hit these squares, which means if I place units in this mage's range, here and here, each of them will only be hit once. And that's exactly what I want to do. Now, I could pair Odin up with Niles here instead of leaving him alone, and that would disregard the dual gauge, but Niles survives the dual attack anyway, I'm pretty sure, because of his insane resistance, even with, oh, Infiltrator. 20, 21, 9 plus 6, yeah, he'll be fine. And I think Effie got Demoiselle, she did get Demoiselle. Okay, which means that we can move him here. The reason we're not pairing up is because we don't need the extra resistance, and because Niles does have incredibly shaky hit rates this chapter. In fact, because he has shaky hit rates and Mozu also survives that attack, we're going to be putting Mozu in that position instead. And of course we want the Elise personal active. We're going to give Corrin this Thunder Tome, although I don't think he'll be using it. Because if we use the Thunder Tome, there's a small chance that we either Dragon Fang or crit these enemies to death when we don't mean to, and we lose out on the dual gauge that our second hit would give us, and that could prove disastrous. Now, one thing to note here is that from this space to here is exactly 6 spaces, which means that if we swap to Felicia, if we take care of these mages, then swap to Felicia, we'll be able to run across and take the village, and then just have Corrin tank. So that's going to be our plan there. Arthur can... I don't know why he's not equipped hasn't equipped anything. Bam. Combat animations are off. Oh right, yeah, I turned them off last chapter because I was doing way too much grinding. Did Corrin dodge something? I wasn't paying attention. I think Corrin dodged something. Oh my. All these dodges that I don't need to get. that I'm getting. Okay, and so we're going to switch to Felicia here and prepare to run over to that side. What else do we want to do here? Okay, so our problem is that we want to kill this mage, but in order to do that we have to step into this range, and all these fighters, well, just this fighter can attack us from here really, but still I don't really want to have to deal with any of that, so we're going to use this Dragon Vein. We're going to use the Dragon Vein to prevent him from reaching us. Yeah, Now's hit rate is very shaky this chapter, and there's actually not a whole lot we can do about that. Effie, heal. Sorry, I'm just gonna make sure that, yeah, the free stuff doesn't go that far, because I can't eye that for some reason. Well, I can eye it, I just don't trust my eyes. And we're going to have Elise be protected by Arthur, because that's kind of his job. Oh, I should turn animations back on. Whoops. Okay, so as long as we don't aggro these guys, we should be fine. I'm just gonna highlight some enemy ranges. So this Lancer is going to step here, and next turn we want to have Odin set up here, and my two archers here and here to kill this mage, to kill the Lancer off. If I remember correctly, this Lancer doesn't actually attack anyone, even if we step there. Oh, that's fine. Yep, so we'll have Felicia take this house, she'll get frozen, we'll swap to Corrin and tank all the shitholes that are about to come out of this. But for now, our job is to kill this guy. And we're going to have... we want Niles to get some levels. So we're gonna have Odin stand next to him. Oh wow, the crit. Okay, sure, why not? And I'm pretty sure, yeah, he has the speed, but this Lancer is actually pretty tanky. Yeah, we'll need both archers up here in order to actually kill him, so we'll get that ready. Playing that pretty close to the chest. We could play aggressively here, but again, I don't really care about turn count too much, and there's no reason to play so aggressively, so we're not going to risk overpulling. Nope. The freeze, that Lancer moves exactly where I need him to move, and if I remember correctly, yep, this fighter is almost in range. These fighters are almost in range of me, but aren't. So again, we just have these three mages to deal with. So as long as I vulnerary up, I will be fine. I've calculated that. Okay, and now even if we pull more than we expect, we should be able to have... we could have Effie stand around for Demoiselle. We could have her stand around Arthur, but we're just going to settle for giving Effie more experience. Yep. The fighter are attempting to dual strike when we have dual guard. Sure, Felicia. Get them dual guard levels. Now this Lancer is gonna head for the northern house, so we do have to finish this engagement quickly and be ready to ambush. How many fighters are going to attack Corrin? 1? Alright, then I can afford to just vulnerary instead of concoction. I am trying to feed Niles here more kills so that I get could have Mozu kill him, or I could have Arth there. Actually, no. I literally can't make that happen. I have to, like, have Niles miss. And I can't tell him to unequip his things. If I could walk all the way down here, that would work too, but I can't. Whoops. Oh no. Did not distribute XP exactly as I intended. Game is lost. Oh, this is a steel axe. My oh my. Keep freezing Corrin. She's going to run out of uses soon. Shouldn't she have already run out actually? Does she have more charges? Please tell me she doesn't like have Staff Savant or some bullshit. Crazy bullshit. Oh my god, she has Staff Savant, doesn't she? Corrin's just gonna stuck there for... No, okay. She has 1 use left. That works too. Alright. So... does he even need to use this? I don't think he needs to use his vulnerary. Sure, he's at 1 HP, but he won't be attacked from now until when he reaches all the way up there with the rest of my team, so it really shouldn't matter. Now Arthur attacks from here, Mozu attacks from there, Niles attacks from there, everyone dies. Oh, all of them die. That's 1 less damage than I need. That's 1 more damage than I need. Mozu is a better archer than Niles, confirmed. Is that still not what I need? Oh my god, I need 1 more point of damage. He's doing... So the question is he do... Arthur is doing an odd amount of damage, I think. Because elbow room, 22, 23 because of weapon advantage. Minus an even amount of defense. Which means if we can place Effie in this location... Sorry, if we can place Elise in this location, he should do 1 more damage. But all this is a moot point because it's not Arthur dual striking. Oh boy, oh boy. I mean, all of them could sustain 1 hit. We haven't walked into any ranges. Yeah. All of them can sustain 1 hit. And who knows, maybe I get 2% crit. I don't get 2% crit. That would be asking way too much. Effie's gonna get slapped here, but she'll survive it. She has speed, right? Yeah, she has Where did she get 13 speed from? Oh, castle speed. Sure. Doesn't matter whether or not I attack here. I guess it preserves dual page. Would you stop? That's getting very oh, okay, thanks. It's getting very annoying. I didn't. Oh, I guess. Speed is speed. And even if you got strength, it would. Oh, yeah, it would matter. It's Dark Knight. It wouldn't matter for the next few levels, but it would matter. Is this simple? Surely he survives, right? This is oh, this is 15. 15 plus 23 is 38, minus 6 from Elise is 32, minus 1 from Weapon Triangle is 31, minus defenses is 12? Yeah, she'll be fine. No, he'll take a total of... My math is saying he'll take a total of 8 damage. I don't think my math is right on that, but I think it's close enough that like it means he's safe. Does he reach? No, he doesn't reach. The whole entire reason we're using Odin here is to get hit rate. Oh boy, that's a bad time. Wow, that's a pretty good level up. Sure, just soften him up a bit. Now, please hit level 10 before chapter end so that you can get move +1 before you get turned into a dank knight. We'll take this village, I guess. No, Odin's the most useless. He gets to take the village. Gonna nurse Corrin back to health. And in the meantime, we're going to deal with this guy. Sea staves on Effie. We're probably gonna promote her very soon. Oh, that was this turn. Surely he gets enough XP to get to 10 killing the boss, right? Then again, it's not gonna be easy to get Niles to kill the boss. Maybe he just kills everyone here and Flora and gets to level 10. Not like that, he doesn't though. Here, have some Heartseeker, Niles. It's very useful. Wow. Okay, Effie. And here I thought you were worth something. I was working hard to make you the healer that you apparently always wanted to be. If I remember correctly, there's a weird thing with these mages aggro range where they don't actually aggro. Immediately. Yeah. Oh well, there's no reason to do that. They can't even deal damage to Niles. Okay. They also can't deal damage to Elise. And again, we're going to give him Heartseeker. And we're going to carefully corral these mages using Effie as a tank. Because Effie has 12 resistance, which is still massive. And the rest of us are just gonna start heading towards the boss. Ouch. Yeah, he should get 26 health from the floor kill. Health. XP. I think I could have moved one more space there, but at this point I really don't care. Does she heal herself at all? She does not. Niles will take some icy blood damage. But, do I care about the 3% crit? And the 5% chance of Arthur missing? I care enough about it to make sure it can't happen. Oh no, icy blood. Come on. Oh my god, are you serious? Okay. So he has to survive a round of combat with the boss. That can probably be arranged. Did he get debuffed? No, he did not. Shouldn't he have gotten icy blood debuffs? Guess it doesn't debuff if she dies. Pretty sure he has to deal damage in order to get the XP. Which means he has to hit, which is I'm gonna place Corrin right here for Heartseeker actually. Malphegor would be nice, but you know, doesn't need to have it. Oh, also we could have put Effie here, but we didn't already, so oh well. Could have put Effie there for the Demoiselle, but we already didn't do that. Ow. Oh my. Okay, thank you for not killing him, Corrin. Okay. Problems. Well, Niles, you have okay hit rate actually. And you won't die. I think you'll give him health though. Like 6. On average, there is no change in health. This is a much better exchange. She survives a round of combat with the boss, yes? Because of her insane... Oh, no, that wasn't her status, whatever. I mean, Corrin can just vulnerary plus get healed and be fine. If we somehow can't finish... Oh yeah, can we finish the boss? Shit. How much damage does Arthur do? 9. Oh, 11, okay. He does like 2 net damage. What about you, Mozu? You get vantaged. Like to death. That's not good. Unless Elise is nearby. Oh man, that is painful. But no, you should be able to finish. Alright, so we're going to have Niles. Oh yeah, this is a much better dual strike. We're going to have Niles get his movement +1 ability.
Stand down, fiends.
Yay! Level 10 Niles. Get magic. You motherfucker. And we're just gonna get some XP here since there's no reason not to. This is what, 8? This is again a slight gain. He'll heal for 10 and get damage for 16. Yeah, Mozu can kill him. Question is, do we want Mozu to get the kill or do we want Arthur to get the kill? Mozu is already extremely potent. We'll give it to... She will... No, next chapter is chapter 9. Chapter 9, Mozu will be extremely useful for the boss.
Show me what you've got.
Look at that. Elise Personal doing work. Yeah, it looks like we just did take your life, bro. But whatever. No one dies when they're killed in this game. Yep, story happens. Basically, we suppressed the rebellion through force, but apparently, magically, no one dies. And by doing this, we earned the Ice Tribe leader's trust, and he decides to stop his rebellion for us. So that we have a chance to prove that Nor can be not so bad. Our choices here are really between Smithy, Lottery Shop, and Mess Hall. We have all 5 kinds of food for Mess Hall actually because of RNG with the random castle conversations. But I am thinking of going Smithy and forging some tomes for forging a tome for Corrin and Niles. Oh yes, because we got 3 of those houses, we should have gotten 10,000 gold. Yep, there's our 10,000 gold. And that's going to last us a while. That's gonna have to last us until chapter 10, and that's not hard. So yeah, we are going to go Smithy, and I think we're also going to go Lottery Shop. Get some more RNG up in here. Come on, good stuff. I believed. Heal. Oh man, we have too many heals. Alright, well, never can have enough heals, I guess. Here, have this 4th heal staff. Odin joined with a vulnerary. I guess Effie can take that, since she currently doesn't have any means to heal herself. And I think we have a Master Heal. Yeah, we have 2 Master Seals available to buy. So the question is if we want to Master Steel Effie right now. And get her started on those E-Shurikens. I'll think about it. Something I don't have to think about though is giving this bow to Mozu. Who gets this talisman? I think Arthur gets it. Yeah, Arthur needs to be a lot tank. Corrin also needs to be a lot tankier. He has 5 resistance at level 11. That's utter crap. Jesus. But Arthur needs resistance to do his job. He needs speed too. Like when we get those speed wings, I think we might end up giving him to Arthur. Yeah. Corrin's really shoddy resistance also gets patched up by the Felicia pair anyway, for now. Corrin is going to be marrying Selena, who doesn't give resistance. So he might end up needing that later. But for now, we're giving that talisman to Arthur. Niles is going to want fire. Yep. We're going to buy a fire and a thunder. Ooh, a javelin is also very tempting. And we're just gonna forge these. And that'll be the end of the episode. The reason we forged these was so that Niles can use the fire +1 when he class changes. When we come back, I'll have farmed up the Odin Niles support to A+ level so that Niles can class change into the Dark Knight that he needs to become. Well, into the Dark Mage that leads to the Dark Knight that he needs to become. And we'll be tackling Chapter 9, I think, Fort Dragonfall? Yeah, where we recruit Azura, which will be useful. Alright, until then, thanks you for watching. I'm Davencio7 signing off.